The art studio hummed with muted chatter and the quiet scratch of pencils against paper. Sunlight filtered through the tall windows, casting warm, golden streaks across the room. Easels were arranged in a semicircle, each occupied by a student intent on their work. Paint tubes, brushes, and various art supplies cluttered every corner, giving the space an air of controlled chaos. At one easel, Lila sat with a sketchbook resting on her lap. Her loose sweater had splotches of dried paint, and her sneakers were worn from years of use. Her pencil moved lazily over the page, sketching a lizard with exaggerated features. She sighed, her eyes drifting toward the clock on the wall. The minute hand seemed frozen in place. The studio door creaked open, and then, with a sudden bang, it flew wide. Heads turned as Eva strode in. She was a whirlwind of energy, her blonde hair cut short and styled messily. Tattoos snaked up her arms, a contrast to her casual black tank top. A large bag was slung over her shoulder, and she looked breathless, though unapologetic. "Sorry," Eva said, flashing a grin. "Missed the bus. Traffic, you know how it is." The room stirred with quiet laughter, and Lila looked up from her sketch. Her gaze lingered on Eva, who exuded confidence and charm. Eva scanned the room, her eyes sparkling with mischief, until they locked briefly with Lila's. Lila quickly averted her gaze. "Late on your first day," the instructor, an older man with a stern expression, remarked. "Impressive." Eva laughed, a sound that seemed to lighten the room. "Making an entrance is half the battle, right?" she said, heading to the only empty seat, which was near the back. Lila glanced at Eva out of the corner of her eye as she settled in, pulling out a sketch pad and a colorful assortment of markers. While the rest of the class seemed indifferent, Lila found herself intrigued by the newcomer. There was an energy about her, something that made her stand out. Class passed in a blur. Lila tried to focus on her work, but kept stealing glances at Eva, who was completely absorbed in her drawing. By the time the instructor dismissed them, Lila's curiosity had grown into a quiet fascination. Eva approached Lila as the other students packed up their supplies. "Hey," Eva said, nodding toward Lila's sketchbook. "Cool lizard." Caught off guard, Lila blinked. "Oh, thanks. Just a doodle." Eva smiled, her expression warm and genuine. "Yeah, but it's got character. I like it." She extended a hand. "I'm Eva, by the way." "Lila," she replied, shaking Eva's hand hesitantly. Eva glanced at the clock on the wall. "Catch you tomorrow, Lila," she said, slinging her bag over her shoulder and walking out. Lila watched her leave, feeling a flicker of excitement she couldn't quite explain. For the first time in a while, she was looking forward to coming back to class.